Engaging students through interactive activities, discussions, feedback, and AI-enhanced technologies resulted in improved academic performance compared to traditional lectures, lessons, or readings. Faculty from Carnegie Mellon University's Human-Computer Interaction Institute concluded after collecting research into active learning. The research also found that effective active learning methods use not only hands-on and minds-on approaches, but also hearts-on, providing increased emotional and social support. Interest in active learning grew as the COVID-19 pandemic challenged educators to find new ways to engage students. Schools and teachers incorporated new technologies to adapt, while students faced negative psychological effects on isolation, restlessness, and inattention brought on by quarantine and remote learning. The pandemic made it clear that traditional approaches to education may not be the best way to learn, but questions persisted about what active learning is and how best to use it to teach and engage and excite students. Researchers from several universities, including Carnegie Mellon University, Stanford, Harvard, and University of Washington, collaborated to summarize the important findings around active learning. Their work, Active Learning Hands-On Meets Minds-On, was published in the journal Science. The recent studies collected by the researchers span children to college-age adults, demonstrate how and when different approaches of active learning can be effective and engaging, and suggest ways to incorporate lessons learned from schooling during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. The collected studies showed that active learning can put students in the driver's seat of their lessons. Active learning techniques encourage students to produce thoughts and get feedback through interactive settings rather than passively receiving information, as is common in pervasive approaches to education like lectures and readings. One study included in the collection showed the benefits of physical activity for creativity and idea generation. Another found that while college students think they learn more in traditional lectures than through active learning approaches, they do not. Active learning produces better outcomes. The researchers performed controlled experiments to see how much children learned while interacting with Norilla, a mixed reality learning platform where children perform and interpret real-world experiments with personalized interactive feedback in an earthquake table, ramps, or other physical apparatuses with the artificial intelligence turned on and off. When turned off, the students learn far less. The researchers said that the studies they summarized made it clear that there are many approaches to active learning and how to research it. They hope their paper will move educators to incorporate more active learning in their lessons and think about how they can participate in research into it.